Hey everyone, welcome to the video on VeChain. We're going to be looking at the VETUSD trading pair. Just taking a look at a few things here and I guess maybe trying to determine whether or not we are topping out here or if we are in the middle of an impulse and going through a corrective cycle right now. So before I get started, of course, this isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. This is for your research only. I'm just here to give my opinion. You're responsible for creating your own trades, manage your own risk, and doing your own research. Again, this is just my opinion. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, share, especially that subscribe button. Working on growing our YouTube subscribers here. Also working on growing our Discord community as well. If you need an invite to our Discord, it doesn't cost anything. Just throw in a comment. I'll get you an invite code, and we'll get you in there. All right, so let's take a look here at VeChain versus US dollar. So had a really strong impulse off of this. We actually, from down here on this pivot all the way up to this pivot up here, we came down to the 50, and then we saw a nice move up out of that. So what I'm trying to see here is, what kind of account I can dig out of this. So I'm going to move this to a little bit of a higher degree because I do see this as being, a higher count. Don't really know where 4 or 5 are going to go, but I do kind of expect 3 to top out up here at about 0.08765. Likely 5 will probably pop up here around 1 cent. Call out to my friend Sacred Order on the Discord. He was also talking about 1 cent as a potential top for this, and I do tend to agree with this. So, but what I'm seeing here right now on a lower level is we've got a 1 and then a 2, and then we've completed a 3 coming down here for the 4, and then we're going to go up here for this 5 on a lower degree. Okay, so we're going to go down here to lower degree. I'm going to kind of color this a little differently for contrast purposes. A couple things that I see here. All right, so first off, let me go ahead and zoom in just to this structure because this is the important structure, at least for the time being. We've got our 1, 2, and we would expect to move to the 1618 to be the 3. And we've gone beyond that, so that's why I'm saying that this 5 is likely going to pop up here to this 2618. So that's also the 1236 extension off of this, so kind of an extended fifth I'm kind of expecting to see, which is going to take us up here to about 0.0087 or so. What we need to see here, we need to see this level hold. So this level that we're currently sitting at right now is going to be pretty critical to hold. If we don't hold this level that we're currently at right now, then likely we are going to be seeing a continuation to the downside, and likely this would have been the top. So also taking a look at this, a move from the 2 to our projected 3 here. We're sitting right here at the 382, which is also indicative of a fourth wave. If we go further, we're talking about coming way back down here to these levels, right here to where this top was. We really don't want to see that happen. We really want to see this level hold. This is important for us to hold right here where we're at right now. So in my opinion, this is a decent area to start a position. Kind of nibble on a position, stop loss here at the 55 exponential, which is going to be right here. We're sitting right here at about 0.007. We'll just call it 0.007. Seems like a good area. Let me go ahead and get that nice and precise, 0.007. And we're looking at that for our stop loss. Let's see, here's the 55 exponential is 0.006974. And this right here, 6768. Something's not right here on my scale. Let me just correct this real quick, otherwise this is going to bother me here. So we're talking about putting this up here, and oh, it's the stop that's at 0.007. That's where I had that wrong. 0.007 there for the stop. And as far as our target for this, let's go ahead and project out the target here. We're looking for a move up to 0.0087, which is a 21% gain from where we're currently at right now. Sure, it would have been really fantastic to get into this trade down here, but that didn't happen. We weren't able to get this trade, and that would have been a 37% move. So we're only looking at a 21% move, but really this has to hold. This 382 here has to hold on this 2 to the 3. And again, we're looking at a 1 2 1 2 and then a 3 4, and then looking for that move up to the 5, which would complete the third, in which case we'd be looking for another correction down, probably back down to this level right here to get us up to that 1 cent mark. Now, all of this goes out the window if we come back to like a 50 or a 618. That 1 cent target, even this target up here at 0.008765 gets marginally smaller. We have diminishing probability of that move to $1. I do still think that 0.008765 is likely going to hit, but if we come back down here, you're going to have another opportunity to buy in down here at about 0.0067. But I would just be very careful and cut your losses at 0.007 if you're considering getting in right now. If we move up, all right, so let's just take a look at this from a bearish perspective. I still believe there is some upside from where we're at right now. But if we do something like this, where we're starting here in the top, we go here to the bottom, and then we get a rejection here at 75.50, 0.00755, that is indicative that we are now in a new downtrend. We're likely going to come down further. Now, where that further is probably only going to be down here at about 69.25, but if we get a rejection here at the 50, I'm going to be, getting out of this position. Or at least I would consider getting out of the position at a rejection of the 50. Typically what tends to happen is we get a nice move down and then we try to come back up and then we get rejected halfway up, and then we see that move down here, which would likely take us back down to, at this point, probably could be the 100 exponential. By the time this all plays out, it's likely going to take some time. But that's kind of what I'm looking at for VeChain right now. I do think that there is a higher degree of probability that we go up to $1 versus going down to maybe not $1, a penny. Sorry, let me correct myself. We're looking at a move up to a penny, not $1. So let's just make sure that we get a good baseline there. But a half of a cent is not as likely as going up to a penny at this point in the game. Now I'll reserve my right to reassess the market as we go, as we have really just completed a double top. So we talk about double tops all the time. So we had a top right up here, and then we had another top up here. So very likely that that we don't come back up and we do get a rejection at the 50. But at least for right now, I do think that there is a decent amount of probability that we are going to continue to move to the upside and move our way to a penny, not $1, a penny. Which even from where we're at right now, that's still a decent gain from where we are. So there's still an opportunity to get into this trade from where we're at right now and allow that to go up. So sitting right here at the 382, which is a 0.0071, 0.00714. In that general area, I would be looking to get into that trade for that move to the upside. But watch what happens at 75.50, because that could be indicative that we are in a downtrend or that we have more correction to go. But then one way or another, this level here at 66.75 has to hold, because that's going to be the top of our second first wave. So we don't want to come down and violate this. So that's something we need to keep an eye on. So that's my thoughts here on the market. Let's just take a look real quick before we go here. The Stokes on this are looking not too good. We basically have our 12-hour that's crossing down, our 3-hour has crossed down, our 1 hour is crossing down. So we have to be very careful up here, because this is telling me that we are going to be going down, and we are in a new downtrend, especially the 3-hour. With as much as we have gone down in the last few hours, with the 3-hour crossing and as far down as we have gone, not looking too good. Now we can stay up here. We can stay up here for a long time. And if we take a look at the 12-hour, the 12-hour has been sitting up here ever since VeChain was up here at about 6,200. So the 12-hour has been sitting up here for a long time. The 3-hour could sit up here for a while as well, as it did over here. And the hourly could just continue to bounce around, which is very possible that this could happen. But we do have to, keep an eye on the consolidation and the corrections. We have a wave 1 down here, going to likely go up here to the 2, come down here for the 3, So we do have some time on this, but watch out and cut your losses at about 6,900 to 7,000, so 0.007 or so. Keep an eye on that. Well, wherever you are in the world, hopefully you're having a good day, good night, good evening, and I will catch you all on the Discord. Have a fantastic day.